Have you ever wondered why some people work hard, earn a decent income, and yet still struggle to save or build wealth? The problem isn't always how much money you make. It's often how easy your cash is quietly drained by modern money traps. Corporations, financial institutions, and even social pressures have engineered systems that extract wealth without you even noticing. In this video, we'll explore the 11 biggest money traps that keep people broke. You'll learn what they are, how they silently siphon your money, and practical ways to avoid them. By recognizing these traps and changing habits, you can protect your wealth, build financial stability, and finally take control of your money. 1. Subscription-as-a-service lifestyle trap. One of the most pervasive money drains today comes from subscription services. In the past, consumers purchased products or software once and used them indefinitely, but companies have shifted to recurring monthly or annual charges for services such as streaming platforms, cloud storage, fitness programs, meal kits, and even certain vehicle features. While a single $15 monthly subscription may seem insignificant, the total impact of multiple recurring payments can be substantial. For example, having just 5 $15 subscriptions amounts to $75 per month or $900 annually, money that could otherwise be invested or saved. Over time, these micro-liabilities accumulate, creating a rigid baseline cost of living and silently reducing your capacity to grow wealth. Many people underestimate how much they spend on subscriptions because these payments are often automated and easily forgotten. Streaming platforms, mobile apps, online courses, and software services are charged monthly without requiring active attention, making it easy for consumers to lose track. Additionally, companies frequently introduce premium tiers, add-ons, or hidden fees, further increasing the expense. By carefully auditing all recurring charges, individuals can identify unnecessary services, duplicate accounts, or underutilized memberships and cancel them. This simple step can free up hundreds or even thousands of dollars each year, which can then be redirected toward wealth-building activities, such as investing, paying down high-interest debt, or contributing to an emergency fund. Moreover, consciously managing subscriptions has psychological benefits. It encourages financial awareness and reinforces a habit of evaluating every dollar spent. Instead of passively allowing subscriptions to siphon money, you regain control over your cash flow and establish intentional spending habits. For example, regularly reviewing bank statements or using subscription tracking apps ensures that you only pay for services that provide real value. Over time, this disciplined approach not only boosts available capital, but also cultivates a mindset of strategic financial management, turning recurring expenses from silent drains into deliberate, controlled allocations. Ultimately, cutting unnecessary subscriptions is a small but impactful step toward financial freedom, enabling both immediate and long-term wealth growth. 2. The fintech convenience friction wrecker. Modern financial technology makes spending incredibly easy. One-click checkouts, saved card information, and biometric authentication remove natural friction from the purchasing process. While convenient, this frictionless environment bypasses your brain's logical spending filters. As a result, impulse purchases spike without conscious awareness. This trap is particularly dangerous because it feels harmless. No alarms go off when a $50 charge is processed instantly on your phone. To counteract this, disable saved payment options, introduce mandatory cooling-off periods before purchases, and track all transactions. By restoring small amount of friction, you reduce impulsive spending and regain control over your financial decisions. 3. The pre-owned premium vehicle trap. Buying a slightly used luxury vehicle may initially appear to be a savvy financial move, allowing you to avoid the steep depreciation that new cars experience in their first few years. On the surface, purchasing a 2 to 3 year old luxury car seems like an opportunity to acquire high-end features at a lower cost. However, the reality is that even relatively new pre-owned luxury vehicles come with significantly higher ongoing costs than standard models. Maintenance is more complex and expensive, requiring specialized parts and service technicians who charge premium rates. Repairs that are minor on non-luxury vehicles can cost hundreds or even thousands of dollars due to proprietary technology and high-quality components involved. Insurance premiums for luxury vehicles are also considerably higher, reflecting both the replacement value and the increased cost of repairs. Many buyers underestimate these hidden expenses when calculating the true cost of ownership. Over several years, the cumulative cost of maintenance, repairs, and insurance can easily outweigh the initial savings gained by buying pre-owned. Fuel consumption, registration fees, and potential depreciation still apply, and luxury cars often have specialized tires or technology that requires costly upkeep. In contrast, a reliable non-luxury alternative, or even a slightly older, well-maintained mainstream vehicle can offer similar functionality at a fraction of the cost, freeing up cash flow for investments or savings. Financially disciplined individuals also consider opportunity cost, the potential growth of money invested elsewhere. The money spent maintaining a luxury car could be allocated to a diversified investment portfolio, retirement accounts, or high-yield savings, generating compound returns over time. By postponing or avoiding high-cost luxury purchases, individuals not only reduce financial stress, but also strengthen their long-term wealth-building strategy. The key is to carefully analyze total ownership costs, not just the purchase price, and to make vehicle decisions based on long-term financial goals rather than short-term prestige or perceived status. In this way, avoiding luxury vehicle traps protects both cash flow and financial security, ensuring resources are put to their most productive use. 4. Credential inflation and education costs. Education is valuable, but excessive spending on degrees, certificates, and micro-credentials can backfire financially. Many professionals feel compelled to continuously pursue new certifications to stay competitive, believing this guarantees higher income. The reality is that some credentials provide little practical market leverage and carry significant opportunity costs. Time and money spent earning certifications that don't generate a measurable increase in income could have been used to develop rare skills, start side projects, or invest. Strategic education, focusing on high-demand skills with clear ROI, is far more effective for wealth accumulation than continuously chasing credentials for prestige alone. Additionally, continually upgrading credentials without assessing market relevance can create stress, distract from hands-on experience, and delay real-world wealth-building actions, further limiting career progression and financial growth. 5. The tax-induced upgrade trap. Many people fall into the trap of purchasing larger homes, luxury vehicles, or business equipment primarily for tax deductions. While it feels like a smart strategy to spend to save, the reality is that the net benefit is often much smaller than anticipated. Spending $50,000 on an unnecessary asset to save $15,000 in taxes results in a net liquidity loss of $35,000. This frozen capital could have been invested in high-yield assets, used to build a safety net, or deployed in income-generating ventures. Additionally, tax-driven purchases can create ongoing maintenance costs, higher insurance premiums, and hidden liabilities that further diminish the perceived benefit. To avoid this trap, analyze the full cash flow impact of tax-driven purchases and focus on investments that generate income or growth rather than merely reducing tax liability. Strategic financial planning ensures that every dollar spent contributes to long-term wealth rather than temporary tax relief. 6. Lifestyle inflation and social pressure. As income rises, many individuals unconsciously increase spending to match social expectations. This phenomenon, known as lifestyle inflation, leads to upgrading cars, homes, wardrobes, and technology unnecessarily. The problem is that increased spending often outpaces income growth, leaving little to invest or save. Wealthy individuals consciously resist lifestyle creep, prioritizing investments and long-term financial goals over social status. By setting strict budget boundaries and redirecting extra income toward assets rather than consumption, you maintain financial growth without sacrificing quality of life. 7. High-interest consumer debt trap. Accumulating credit card balances, personal loans, and high-interest debt is one of the fastest ways to erode wealth. Interest payments on depreciating consumer items like electronics, furniture, or vacations drain financial resources often faster than they can be earned. Many people underestimate how compounding interest on unpaid balances consumes potential investment capital. Avoid unnecessary borrowing. Pay off high-interest debts first, and treat debt strategically, using it only when it generates long-term returns, such as business or investment loans. 8. Ignoring asset versus liability differentiation. Confusing liabilities with assets is a classic middle-class money trap. Many individuals consider primary residences, vehicles, or luxury goods as assets, even though they may drain cash flow rather than generate income. True assets produce returns, dividends, rent, or profits. Misallocating funds to liabilities prevents accumulation of cash-generating resources. Educate yourself on the distinction. Prioritize investing in income-generating assets and limit spending on items that decrease financial leverage. So, there you have it. 11 of the biggest money traps keeping people broke and poor. From subscription overload and lifestyle inflation to high-interest debt and credential inflation, avoiding these pitfalls can free your income, preserve wealth, and set you on a path to financial freedom. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more practical money strategies. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.